Hello, welcome to English Needs channels once again. The problems in education. Why do most of the students fail in English language both in 10th standard and 2nd PUC is the question. Many of us are really bothered about this and many of us are trying to find solutions to tackle this problem. In my view, testing has some anomalies that we have to correct. Taking the example of 2nd PUC, I have already made two videos, part 1 and part 2, in which I have submitted some of the anomalies and the possible solutions. I hope you have watched those videos. If not, kindly watch those two videos so that you will have a comprehensive idea of the whole thing. I have already expressed my concern over a large quantity of content which is there in the textbook that has not only to be understood but also to be retained in the memory for the whole year. Actually, the burden of this content is the stumbling block in learning the basics of English language. I have seen many students, not just few, many students, those who are studying in degree classes, cannot form simple sentences. This is because of the load of content. Especially when we are testing the skills of the language, content comes as a burden to the students. We are testing memory more than the skills. This is the main problem. So keeping that in mind, one very important thing comes up here. Every one of us should ponder over this matter. That is, even if the question paper is set on the lines of the model question paper which is issued, then also there are 6 questions carrying 4 marks. That is, once we have only 6, even if one question is picked up from one unit also, we can pick up 7 questions. Why should we have unit 1 to unit 14? Now, I think we can consider the units from 8 to 14. As it is, unit 1 to 7 have already been studied. The students have already faced the examination. So why not to leave them? So that we can focus only on the later units, 8 to 14. How beautiful it would be, and it is going to be a boon for the students. And at the same time, we are not diluting the testing. And this is going to be a game changer. See, already I have told you my main concern is a burden of the content. So somehow we have to reduce this burden. Now here is a good opportunity for us to reduce the burden. Half of the unit should be removed. Only later half should be taken. And it is possible. Why is it not possible? It is quite possible. Students will be very happy. It's very important and it will reduce a lot of burden of the students of going through all the lessons again from number 1 to number 14. Please ponder it over. In the model question paper that is already published, we have 6 questions carrying 4 marks each. Writing the answers in about 80 to 100 words. Popularly we say 4 marks question. These questions can be reduced so that performance in the examination will be better. And now I suggest that let us have only 3 questions carrying 4 marks each. Instead of 6, let us change it into 3. We can give 5 questions each picked up from one unit. Let us give the choice to the students that they can pick up any 3 of them and answer. So how nice it would be for the students. I am categorically telling, definitely we are not diluting the testing methods. Whether you test by giving 3 questions, 4 questions, 10 questions, it doesn't make any difference. We can check by giving only 3 questions when we are really testing the writing ability of a student. Presenting a proposal for restructuring of the marks distribution in the 2nd PUC English question paper for the board examination 2024. As I have already suggested some changes in the question paper, now I'll give you all the details. First change. There are 10 questions carrying 1 mark each, that is MCQ type. This can be reduced to 8. The next change is matching the persons given under column A with the identification of these characters or the authors given under column B. Actually, this was given in 2 places. Now clubbed together, we are making it only 1, and that is for 4 marks now. And the persons under A, what we are giving, let us pick up 2 authors names and 2 characters, and whatever they are associated with can be given in the B column. Okay, I think it is quite clear now. 4 marks for this. And next is the complete removal of question number 6, which is given in the model question paper, that is arranging the events or the happenings in a chronological order, because it takes a lot of efforts and it needs lot of time, and the reward is only 1 mark. So therefore I suggest that it should be completely removed. And next is question number 11, that is passive verb forms. In the model question paper, it is for only 2 marks. So I suggest that it should be increased to 4 marks. The reason already I have given in the previous video. Next is the linkers. We can retain it as it is. And the next is question number 13, which is in the model question paper, that is idiomatic expressions and their meanings. Again, this is also matching the 2, but now just in this case we can make a little change, because match the following already we have given, that type is already over. So here we can give 4 idiomatic expressions. We can pick up 2 from each lesson, and 5 to 6 meaning should be given after that. Now here I have shown, you can see, put up with, sweep across, all and sundry, a great deal of. After this I have given follow, tolerate, to raise, a lot, everyone, advance, spread everywhere, and stop. So these are the meanings given. Only 4 of them match with the idiomatic expressions what we have given, and the others are not concerned with. The student's task is to write the meaning exactly in front of the expression. So this is for 4 marks. In the model question paper, we have 6 questions carrying 4 marks each, and only 1 question carrying 6 marks. 1 mark we have, and directly 4 marks. So why not to have at least 2 questions carrying 2 marks each? This can be done, and we can ask the students to write the answers in 4 to 6 sentences, and short and sweet. 2 questions carrying 2 marks each, and it is for 4. Questions to be introduced. Answer any 2 of the following questions in 4 to 6 sentences each. Examples: what did Roof do when he entered the voting booth? Next, what does W.B. Yeats say to his beloved while giving a book of poems? Describe Monaco. See how easy these questions are. I believe that this is a welcome change. And the next and very important one, which is connected to communication, that is dialogue writing. In the old question papers, we used to have this question for 4 marks, and now it is reduced to 3. Actually, it should have been increased to 5, because communication is the heart of teaching, learning any language. So therefore, if not 5, at least we can retain that 4 marks. So let us have 4 marks for this. That is a change. And next is question number 28, report the conversation. You know the importance of report the conversation and the time, efforts in learning the rules, what are the changes that students have to make while making the indirect speech. It is really very difficult. It takes lot of time and lot of effort is required to learn this skill. Therefore, I suggest that it should be increased to 6 marks, not 4. I have already given the explanation why we should have 2 marks each for this, and let us have 6 marks for this section. And I wonder why graph is left out. Let us retain the graph. In the model question paper, it is removed, but I suggest that let us have this for at least for 2 marks only. How easy it is, with one example I am going to show you here. So this is the example. The following graph shows the students teacher ratio in different states. Study the graph and answer the question given below, like that. One graph is given and see the questions. Which state has 60 as student teacher ratio? And the second question, name the state that has least student teacher ratio. How easy it is. Only 2, but definitely they will score. Earlier we used to have 5 for this and the students were not getting even 2 out of it. Most of the students were scared of this question. And now see, I have made it very easy, only 2 marks enough, and that finishes the whole question paper for 80 marks. So once again, for your quick glance, I am giving you the list here. This is my humble request to all those who are concerned with setting up of the question paper. Please consider all these things. It has taken me a lot of time for preparing all these things, and I firmly believe that you will really appreciate my efforts. I can say this is a very good proposal, and if it is implemented, students will definitely like this and we can have good result also. Mark my words. My proposal of the little changes what we have to make in the question paper to be given for the final examination is really worth considering. The redistribution of marks is done in a very balanced manner. The main idea behind restructuring of this is to reduce the burden of the content which really bothers the students and it taxes their mind. The reducing the burden is definitely going to have positive impact on other subjects as well. So everything is going to be better, not worse. Please consider my plea. And after watching all these videos, definitely you will appreciate my efforts. And I expect small words of appreciation in order to encourage me in the comment box. And please see that it reaches all the high school teachers and PU college lecturers. Thank you for listening to me. Jai Hind.